Hey, how is it going? This is just Average Schmo back. Once again, trying to beat the heat. It's freaking warm up here. Humidity was unbearable today. Today is the 24th. So here in Ohio, the 23rd yesterday, I went and tried to, in case you didn't know, I do landscaping for a restaurant franchise. We have 11 locations. I do like the mowing, trimming, other odds and ends, weeding, stuff like that for 6 of our locations. And yesterday I went and tried to, I was going to do 4 of them. I was going to do the one we have in Troy, Ohio, and then I was going to do all 3 of our Springfield locations. That was the plan, but because it was so freaking hot out yesterday, and the humidity was so high, after doing Troy and 2 of the Springfield ones, I was like dead on my feet. I was like, there is no way in hell I am going to get that other one done today. I was a little worried about it because today was, I think, technically temperature-wise, it was, well, I mean, the feel-like temperature was supposed to be even hotter today than it was yesterday because of the increased humidity. Luckily, I think some rain that we had come through early this morning actually did the opposite. Even though humidity was high, the cloud cover and the drenching of rain we got kind of cooled things off just enough to make it bearable. I think it actually only ended up getting up into around 90, so the real field temperature wasn't as high as they thought. So I went and mowed the other one today, and it was luckily it was small. The grass they have at that location isn't a whole lot, so it didn't take very long. I did take a little break in between mowing and trimming just to get out of the sun for a little bit and cool off. Very important to do when it's that hot out. I've learned that the hard way. I'm one of those people that I'm in the mentality that if I sit down for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, then that's 5 or 10 minutes longer than I'm going to be here doing the job. I'd rather just keep at it, get it done, and then be done with it. But you can't do that when it's that hot out. Make sure you take a little break every once in a while, hydrate, get outside. I don't recommend going and sitting in like ice cold air conditioning. That's a good way to promote a possible heat stroke, is because you can actually cool your body down too fast. Learned that hard way too. I didn't have like a full heat stroke, but years ago I did get very lightheaded, and luckily at the time somebody that was close by saw, and they must have recognized possible symptoms that's where I might have been headed if I didn't get out of the sun and cool down a little bit. And they helped me out and got me into some shade and got me a bottle of water, and I sat there for 20-25 minutes and cooled down, decompressed a little bit, got my bearings back. So from now on, I do take breaks when I need to. It's still hot up here in this room. It's hot. It's humidity. I got a little fan here. I need to put the ice. It's one of those like upright, like oscillating ones that's got the packs that you can freeze, and then you put them in water in it, and it's kind of like a personal air conditioner. I haven't gotten around to taking the things out and freezing them yet. By the time I actually think about doing it, we're going to be going into the winter, and I won't need to anymore. Just how it works. All right. But anyway, beating the heat. Hope you are too. Here in Ohio, it won't be too long before we're bitching about the cold. So, fun. What I'm here to do right now is I am here to open up another Disney Mystery Box. This is a new one they dropped. It's called the Heroes, or is it the Heroines, I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. I always say heroines because I mean it's hero and then INES, so heroines. But chances are we're supposed to have, I want to say it's probably got like 4 or 5 items in it. Obviously one of them will be like a Blu-ray, DVD. You know, the sad thing is that we're getting closer and closer to the point to where when I buy these boxes, I'm almost guaranteed to get something I've already got. Because I think I literally have every Disney, especially the animated ones. I think I have every Disney movie they put out. I think. Don't quote me on that. There might be a couple that I don't have. But anyway, we're going to dive into this and see what we get. Obviously, if you like what you see and you're interested in this, they do have this Disney Movie Club. I'll put the website down below in the description box. Great way to, if you're a Disney fan, great way to get stuff from Disney at a good discount. And to be apprised when like the new releases, you know, when they put out a movie, you'll know about it well in advance, and you can just order it directly from Disney. And then you normally get it like the day before it actually hits the stores. So what's the newest one they put out is a Pixar, right? Was it called Elementals or something like that? I haven't watched it yet. I have seen a few people on YouTube already doing a reaction to it. Kind of steered clear of that because I don't want to watch it myself first. Yes, I'm a big kid. I openly admit it. I've always been a fan of Disney. You know, it's one of those things, if you really sit back, even as an adult, especially as an adult, if you sit back, especially, you know, without kids, you know, because kids, you know, they're going to get into it, and then you're going to get into it with your kids. And I know this from experience with my daughter. You know, when I watched movies with her when she was growing up, you know, I really got into it on the same level she did, you know, as, you know, it's like a kid movie, you know, animated. But if you watch a lot of these as an adult, you can really grasp a lot of the underlying the tones, you know, and most of them are very positive too. You know, there's valuable lessons, if you will, to be learned from a lot of the Disney and Pixar movies. The biggest one I'd say is probably the movie Soul. Incredible movie. If you haven't watched it, even if you're not a fan of animated movies, watch Soul. It's got a very heartfelt message in the movie. So. But anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, check out Disney Movie Club if you want to get yourself one of these boxes. Now, you will most likely, if you order one, you'll most likely get the same types of items in them, but you not necessarily get the exact same like franchise or characters. All right, here we go. We've got some fancy paper in there to kind of cover it up so you can't see it. And on this paper, it looks like there's the genie's lamp. So we get the apple, which would be from, what would that be from? That from Sleeping Beauty. Is it Sleeping Beauty? Although, wasn't there an apple in Snow White too? I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched it. Got a pumpkin, which was probably from Cinderella. Looks like he got a little bow tie, which is probably like, what, Minnie Mouse maybe? Got Cinderella slipper. You've got a little dragon thing. I'm guessing that's probably from Mulan. Stars. Not sure. We got some flowers on here. These little flowers, I'm guessing maybe that's Moana. So obviously this is, like I said, it was either heroes or heroines. It's probably heroines. It looks like it's all referencing all the female like Disney characters. Throw that away. Alright, first thing out, we have one of their little lithographs. We have a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Not sure whether I have this little lithograph or not. If I do, then obviously I won't need to keep that. But oh, we got other ones in here. We have got Aladdin, and what was her name? Was it Jasmine? Right? Is that right? Jasmine, or was Jasmine from? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Jasmine was from Aladdin. I don't think I have that one. And we have one more, and oh, this was like kind of a little bit different. Almost looks like an artist rendering. Almost what you'd expect for them when they were doing like in pre-production, or when they're starting to animate it, but they haven't fleshed it out, colored it, and so forth and so on. But obviously that is, I believe that is Cinderella. Oh yeah. If I'd look up in a corner, it would tell me. Alright, next we have got something in a bag. It is cloth. Try to open this very carefully. I have no idea what this is. Very soft, I'll tell you that. Oh, is this just like a tapestry, maybe? Yeah, it looks like maybe it's just a tapestry. I believe that's from Frozen, I'm thinking. I think that's Olaf there. That looks like the little snowman. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. It looks like it's... You can see, I don't know whether you can tell on camera, it's almost kind of sheer a little bit. I mean, it is really, really soft. It opens up even further. But I don't have any idea what it's supposed to be for. I mean, it's not really thick. It almost has to be just something that you might just like hang up. I probably won't keep that. I'll just set this back here. I probably should have kept the bag. Which bag did it cover? This bag? I don't think it was that bag. Maybe it was that bag. I don't know. Oh wait, this little bag. I'm gonna have to do some more folding on it to get it back into that bag. We'll put that back there. I don't know what it is, so there's no reason for me to keep it. All right. Let's see what else we got in here. We have got one of these little like charm things. I told you it's hot up here. Looks like that's Aladdin's lamp on it. I'm sure I probably already have this one. They send these like anymore, like almost every time you order, or especially like pre-order one of the releases that they're bringing out. They normally send you a lithograph, and then a lot of times you'll get one of these little things in it too. So I probably won't need to keep that one. Alright, next we've got an actual like enamel pin. This is pretty nice. See if it'll focus on that. Oh, there we go. Did it for a second there. Pretty detailed little pin. It's kind of a... It's not really colored. It's almost got kind of a gold look to it. There's Mulan. That was a good movie too. I like the little dragon in it. I think Eddie Murphy did the voice for that. Of course, here we got the invoice, which is always fun. That's the best part of a box, isn't it? The invoice, so you can pay for it. So altogether with shipping and sales tax, this was $37.87. You normally get your money's worth in these. All right, next we have a cookie cutter of Ariel from Little Mermaid, and it's got a recipe on here for cookies. Okay. Alright. Last thing in the box is the 30th anniversary Disney's Aladdin. I know I have this. I don't know whether I have this exact one. There might be some extra stuff on the 30th anniversary one. So I'll have to compare this to the one I have. Obviously, if this has more stuff on it, I'll keep this one and then I'll just sell mine. There you go. Oh wait, there's one more thing in here. Sliding around, we got a keychain. Looks like Cinderella slipper. I won't keep that either. I don't keep keychains. I've already got like 20 keys on my keys, so I certainly don't need something else banging around on my keychain, something that I'm just going to end up breaking anyhow. So I never keep keychains, ever. If I do, if somebody gets me one, you know, like my daughter's gotten me a keychain before, I normally put on my keys for a little bit, and I take them off, and then I put them somewhere, you know, so I can keep it, but there's no chance of me like breaking it, because I do. I break keychains. I break keychains. I break sunglasses. Yeah. Overall, well, not a bad box. Like I said, I don't really know what that sheer thing was. I don't know. But I would imagine that if you went and bought it, whatever it is, at like the Disney store, it'd probably be a $15 or $20 item. Most of the cloth or clothing, you know, stuff in that style is anywhere from $10 to $20, depending on what it is. Obviously, the Blu-ray is probably $20. So just in those two items, you probably got your money's worth in this box. The lithographs, these, I don't know what kind of value you put on it. It probably varies depending on the lithograph. But I mean, I have seen some of them sell for, $10 or $12. I think I've actually sold one for $10. So I'll have to see whether I have all three of these. There it is. That is the newest Disney Heroines, or Heroines, however you pronounce it, from the Disney Movie Club. Once again, go to the Disney Movie Club, sign up if you want. Great way to get Disney movies for yourself if you're a big kid like me, or if you have kids that are into Disney, and especially younger ones. And if you're like me, if you prefer to have like the actual DVDs and Blu-rays instead of just relying on streaming for everything, which is nothing wrong with that, but if your internet goes down, well, then you're SOL. But as long as you got electricity, if you have DVDs and Blu-rays, then you can still watch stuff. That's what I like having. Plus, I like all the bonus features that come on DVDs, Blu-rays. You very rarely are able to access bonus features when you're just streaming something, because they don't include that as part of it. But there we go. That's it. Hey, as always, everybody look out for yourself and everyone around you so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. Next video up is going to be my newest Horror Pack Blu-ray. So we will see what we get this time. By the time this video is up for you to watch, it's probably been a few days since I filmed it. I've been having a slight issue with my internet here at the house. I don't know whether maybe I need to update my modem. The modem I'm using is the same one that they brought in and hooked up when they hooked up my internet. So maybe it's time, maybe it's starting to show its age a little bit. I need to contact Spectrum and see about getting a new one to replace it. Because used to be everything on here that I had hooked up with my network, I could just bring it up and it would automatically connect to my network and have internet, no problems. Now every time I go to do something, I have to sit there and play with the two different networks I have set up to get one of them. I mean, it'll connect to the network, but for it to actually get internet access, it don't make sense. And the craziest thing is, like, I can be downstairs and have something and be like on YouTube watching stuff, and I can shut that down. But then, like, when I came up here and tried to upload a video, it was saying no internet. So I had to screw around and disconnect and then connect and disconnect and then connect. Just a pain in the ass. But anyway, enough about that. Alright, that's it. Till next time.